Good morning everyone, my name is Chris from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Thrones of Britannia with our East Anglia campaign, We are close to the end, we are working towards kicking the North out of Britain and hopefully pretty soon we will finish this campaign so we can get ready for the next one. I have a bunch of ideas, like just playing through this campaign, playing Thrones of Britannia and thinking of ways to make it, I don't know, to explore this world, this game, gave me so many ideas and I wrote them down and I'm actually looking forward to putting them into practice. I have a few ideas like for 2 or 3 campaigns already of what I want to do, how we can do this a bit differently and not only economically, but try to incorporate some other ideas in just to see if we can try different play styles that you would not normally do when you're playing alone. But since we have this chance to explore the game further in and I'm trying to make this more entertaining for you guys, we might discover some new things, some new ways to play with the mechanics of the game, and I don't know if it's actually going to work or not. Like, it sounds very good in my head as an idea, but when we are actually going to start playing with it, it might not be as interesting as we first thought. But we will have to decide when the time comes. For the moment, let's work on upgrading these armies, let's work on invading these lands to take the north out of the game, so let's push forward. They're sacking mostly their territories, from what I can see, when they should be conquering them. But maybe they really need the money, who knows. We've finished also development of siege construction, which helps us now to construct medium siege engines. So that's what we're going to do further in. Let's take a look here. Where is it? So, yeah, we've done the medium siege engines. Now we're going to go for heavy siege engines. I don't know if we'll have the chance to experiment with any of them during this gameplay, but who knows? I guess we will have to live and see. Let's take a look at this other army. So, only one territory here. What I'm going to do is just reinforce with this army and start the battle. I don't think we will need to fight this anymore. Oh yeah, actually we will have to start constructing this again. I guess that would be the thing. Medium siege time and medium battering ram, but we don't need to. We will just auto-resolve this. It's why I brought the reinforcing army to the side. Let's occupy it. And take a look here. What do we have? We have a mint, we have a forge, we have some granary pits, and that is okay. And we do have a market. Let's push with this army towards Eilech. We have a new level up over here to our general. One more point in quartermaster. Next we have Godwin over here on this side. We will move him to the city. And I think we will start declaring war here to Eilech pretty soon. He has this 20 stacks army. They're not very tough, but they could present a bit of a challenge in what we're trying to do. So for the moment, let's just land our king. And on the next turn we will force a war. Let's go. Move up. The reason why we do this, if you haven't looked at the past episodes, what we are trying to do is go for the long fame victory as well. And for that we would need this particular building, like the Abbey Church of Saint Dewi. It's the only building we need to reach the long fame victory. And we need to upgrade it as well, so it's not as easy as just taking over the territories. I might do this off camera, like this might not be a victory that I'll do on camera. You get the idea. Let's see, so for Norfolk over here we were deciding to demolish the church and keep upgrading the ale house. We're working on having this capital of ours be upgraded as well, and we have a lot of money. This is just for fun. Let's see what else. I guess we will upgrade the iron smelter and ports. We are going to upgrade these church workshops, great forge, church, and that's about all the money we have. Let's end the turn, let's see what's gonna happen next. I don't see any of the Norse armies anymore. I wonder where they are and if there are any more. The Scots actually had some pretty strong armies. They were just caught off guard by them. And they still do, I guess. As we could have seen there, we still have some 20 stack armies moving around from the north. Okay, let's see, we've demolished this. We can have a bit of a craft trader, which provides us with plus 33 extra income, would be from the cloth maker. Plus 20% from industry, which would work with the Grand Lead Foundry. Or we could go for storehouse, this is not helpful for us. Or a simple trader that we could upgrade. You know what, the extra income from cloth and plus 20% from income, I think it could work. But let's have the trader instead. Let's keep the commercial team at the level where we can be happy with it. As something that we've done during this campaign. Like we've pushed a whole lot of money into traders. Okay, so now these armies are pretty close by.
Moving out.
I think it's time to go to war with them. What would happen? So they are their ally. These are their allies. These are their allies. So there are a few factions that would go to war with us, and let's see. Did they do? Yes, they did.
Get marching, men. Now we'll see.
Let's take care of this 20 stack army. Do we need to fight it? No, we definitely don't. As I said, it didn't seem like their troops were that tough. They had some good skirmishers and some good cav, but that seemed to be about it.
Let's go.
I can still hear my voice being a bit rugged, so sorry about that. It is not at the quality that I would normally have it at. I'm working through, I'm definitely getting better, so hopefully pretty soon everything will be in order. Let's take care of these towns as well. Risk of rebellion, we have one in Gwynedd. Why? Because of taxation and because of a certain building. I guess we had some events that made be pushed the public order down. It's probably what happened there. What could we do here? I guess stop taxing the province. And for this territory, yeah. We're not even taxing this territory. We're at -10 from the buildings. What should we go for next? Capstone? Capstone gives us... The capstones are what? A curious feature of monastic sites from Ireland era of Christianizations are bowl or bullion of stones. These artificial hollowed-out basins in rocks, boulders, and slabs were used as far back as Neolithic times, but their importance to pre-Christian Irish people was sufficient for the early Celtic Church to want to assimilate them. These man-made fossils likely had practical uses for ancient peoples, with archaeological excavation at one site in southern Ireland revealing that there may have been an ironworking industry here. The bringing of bowel stones to early Celtic Christian sites strongly implies they also had spiritual or devotional functions pre-Christianity, with records located at pilgrimages sites indicating they were used in rituals. Additionally, Celtic Christian traditions record that those who drank from the stones were healed. You know, oh, this is something that Creative Assembly has done for a long time. Like if you look in a game, let's demolish some of this building that bring us penalties to public order. What Creative Assembly has done in many of their games is add some history to them. Every time you look in this encyclopedia of theirs, there's always information on certain buildings, on how they were used, like all types of informations. In Shogun 2, if you look in the encyclopedia, at every level of every building, there says something about that particular building or the culture, or just take a look. If I guess I don't know how to do this. Maybe one day we will explore it together. Maybe I'll find a way to talk about that type of content, that parts of history. I'll have to think about how I can work this through, how I can gain the knowledge in such a way that it might be interesting for you guys as well to see me play and talk about it. Maybe I think that more than being some sort of historian, right, trying to talk about something that's in a game, I don't know. And I don't know how much of it is actual truth, right? How much information they've added in it, or what they assumed. We will have to see. For the moment, we're just working on finishing this campaign. That's the main goal. I guess we're just gonna keep the money for the Church of Saint Dewi. Our economy went down by quite a bit. And this is because... oh, so that's what happened there. We are being attacked, yep, in the north. We have quite a few troops, like they're going to land, true. But I don't think, like, if we're taking a look at the balance of power, like these units of ours are quite strong. So let's try to defend the area. Let's hopefully win. Because the Cav can't do anything in the town. Like they won't be able to attack us at any point unless they break down the gates or the walls. The catapults, I think the catapults will come by sea. I don't think they come by land. So their catapults will be useless. What else? The only thing that remains is these troops. Like the retinue axe infantry, we will definitely have to take them out. The levy skirmishers, I'm not totally afraid of them. They have these swordsmen that are pretty good. And his general is actually cavalry general, which won't do him any kind of good. Let's put a wall here, a barricade here. And then I guess we will add one more barricade on this side. Have we ever fought in a town like this? Because I do not remember like this church and cemeteries. It's quite a foggy day. There's a huge mountain there in the background. Yeah, it's a very interesting town. It's a very interesting layout. So now let's think about how we want to do this. We have a general. So this is a governor, I guess. We have a few spears. We have the swordsman, which could be our most strongest unit. And the archers, plus a bunch of javelin men. Yeah, let's bring them up to the coast. We will have in the area, maybe not put a barricade there. No, let's try to squeeze their troops in as we're using our towers to take them out.
Chosen by Odin.
Yeah, let's start the battle like this. Let's see what they'll do. So if we take a look to the side, oh, they do have
Artillery. We are heavily outnumbered.
So the catapults are actually working here. Yeah, we're not going to, definitely not going to march back. Let's take a look at what they're about to do. They're bringing in some troops. This is the retinue axe infantry. This seems to be his general. So what I will do is bring 2 units of swords here.
The enemy is at the walls. Spearmen. Archers.
With our archers, we're actually gonna aim there.
We will prevail. Let fly.
Bring another unit of I will use the axeman against this unit. I will use this sword unit over here. Come on. Let's do this. Let me engage them.
Move it, men. Defend the town. Got them.
Good. Now let's attack those troops there. We're gonna use the spearmen here. We're gonna bring the general on this side. Use the archer against... Let's see. So these are the 2-handed axemen. Yeah, we're gonna use arrows there. Let's bring in some more spears to attack those spearmen.
See, they flee before our might.
Our general will be here.
Our general is under attack.
Good, let's bring javelin man close as well. What else do we have here? We have another unit of spears which we could use. Good.
Archers! With speed, warriors! Glory and plunder! Javelins! Fear!
Let's see, what's this unit? So these are another axe infantry, another elite sword infantry. We will put them like this. General like this. We're actually going to put our units into spear wall. For javelins. Let's actually retreat these units.
We've lost a victory point.
We've lost a victory point to whom? I guess we will see. Let's use our javelins there. Let's use these 2 units over on this side. These are what? Levy spearmen. We're gonna use the other unit of spears. Well, not yet. I guess we'll use the swords there. We've lost a victory point here. Where we're gonna fight for it. Definitely fight for these. Let's work with these units here. Let's use this axe against those units.
Chosen by Commander! Command us! Quicken the pace! Battle awaits!
What else should we be doing here and there?
Battle awaits! Under
Good. These archers over here we're going to use against this cavalry, which are raiders actually. So let's try to shoot them.
We concur! Let's fly! Death from above!
Let's remove... Oh, they were on skirmisher, that's why they were acting so weird.
Where's the fight? Fear!
Yeah, apparently this is not going as well as I hoped it would.
Fear! An entire unit has perished!
I guess one of the biggest problems we had is that I didn't think the catapults will be landed as well.
Archers!
But now we've learned something new, we will know in the future.
The enemy is about to capture the fort! Fire your
Are you
missiles!
firing?
They're charging us!
Okay, these troops are not really firing upon them, so that is not useful at all.
The waves claim us!
I think we've lost because we didn't defend the city center. But that is okay. We will bring in from behind the other troops that we have on hand and take over the town once more if they're gonna capture it and not just sack it. We'll see. Another 20 stack army over here. The Norse are attacking us. Let's run away. They're gonna continue to fight. Yep. So what do we do now? Same thing we've done before. Let's try to fight on the water. We're really bad at this, but we know that the auto resolve is not gonna help us at all. I have actually decided to cut the battle we've had here over the sea, because we did very poorly.
Warriors, leave the field!
You can't imagine how bad we were at naval battles. So at this naval battle in particular, like I was bad in the last one, but on this one I had I had lost ships left and right. Maybe we're not really made to fight on the sea. It's probably the idea. So I don't know, maybe sometime in the future we can actually try it out, try to play a faction that's good at fighting over the seas. And we might work on making strong armies that can sink ships and just hunt or, you know, raid the trade lines. At this point, let's try to see what else we are working towards. We can take over some territories here and there. We will take over this mine. Occupy. Nice. We are going to push this army here. Take over this particular settlement. See what they're gonna do. If they're gonna land or what they're gonna do there. I don't think we need to fight this battle in any way, shape or form. Let's take a look at the map. Is this something we've seen before? Doesn't seem like it, right? So what I'm gonna do, maybe just go inside the battle. Let's take a look at the siege weapons, how they look. And then take a look at how the town looks. We're in the final minutes of this episode, so we're just gonna see something new. I'm not gonna play probably the entire battle. I'll probably do another cut. Let's explore. So these are the new siege towers with leather, I guess. Leather patches over the wood. to protect it. I guess protect it from fire, maybe? Sounds like what I would use it, what they would use it for. And here, like, we have a beautiful town with a river going through it. There's a little barracks here. I guess you could land ships over on this side. It's a pretty beautiful town. Like, we really need to bring in a city builder game. Maybe it's what we're gonna play next. Something that's a bit of more city building. And medieval. Food for thought. Okay, well, I'll put a cut in here and come back to the world map when we're done with this battle. See you there. So now we're back after taking over this particular city. It was just a quick battle. Let's work on repairing the area. We have gold here, gold smelter. +5 income to all region in the adjacent provinces, to all economy types. That's really nice. +20 gold. What kind of price does gold fetch? I would imagine it's the most valuable, right? Yes. So it's a 10 per unit, right? Really nice. So now we have this building at hand. We can also work with the artisan. Keep upgrading the gold mine.
We'll see this.
Why not? Just for a little bit.
Now we'll see.
We've gained a few traits. War Chief from decisive victory over there. Someone else. Let's see. Who else is on the map? Ready for some action? This particular character, I guess we will bring him by the sea? Yeah. What I want to do is bring him back in these ports, because we have no protection from the south at in this moment. For you, it's very difficult to decide whether to charge them anymore or not. They're really destroying us when we're fighting on land. Let's take over his town, the north town over here. Let's get this battle going on a strong end to the episode. Praise day at even, a wife when dead, a weapon when tried, a maid when married, ice when it is crossed, and ale when it is drunk. Like, this settlement looks pretty weird, pretty small. Let's take a look at it. Like, so there's no way to land on this side. It's very compact. It's up on the hill. They have quite a few advantages. Like, how am I going to be able to take this? We can land a few ships here, come from the back, but there's no other way to do this. I am not really happy with that. I guess it will have to do. Let's bring our ships here. For archers, we're gonna bring here axes. I guess infantry will be first. Archers second. Spears and general last. And as far as my other troops, I have a bunch of cav. I'm just gonna hide them in the forest. We're not gonna bring them out or anything. So let's work on this.
There's more of us. The fleet is ready.
Let's land on their shores. Let's use the rest of the troops
The enemy
to land in the rest of the place. I'm also going to bring our archers, start skirmishing a little bit, or get in the way. For you, just go slowly forward, stay in position. Let's fast forward it a little bit. They've got a pretty good defensive position. They've got some good quality troops. It's not gonna be a piece of cake, but we should be able to take them on quite well. Let's bring those troops there. Yes, advance. Yes, now we can attack the troops in the back. Nice. Bring in some more axemen, some more troops. The point here would be to surround them and maybe even go through their lines in the back. Now let's bring these units forward. Let's try to land the rest of the troops. Nice. Where is the rest of them? Good. Land there. You land there. Nice. They're doing pretty well. We're doing well at the moment. Let's bring these axemen there as well. For you, engage here. For this unit in particular, engage there. Okay, archers, you start skirmishing into the javelins. Their back is facing the other way, so we'll be able to cause some casualties on them. What next? What next? I think that's about it. Let's push these units inside as well. Do we have any other general? No, we don't only have this rally. We'll give them some good morale. Morale, I believe, should affect their capabilities to fight. I don't know if that is true or not. Let's put these axemen, because they're being fired upon by javelins and skirmishers. I'm gonna put them into this spear wall, the shield wall, and hopefully they'll draw some of the arrows. There should be one more ship here. Yep. Let's bring them in.
Quicken the pace. Archers.
For some reason they're not really firing.
Move it, men.
You go there, now start shooting. What's happening? Oh, now they're shooting. Let's see what's going on here.
Axemen. See, get free before our might. Attack.
It's a huge mob.
Brace for enemy charge.
Everybody's trying to get in front to fight. I guess we'll retreat the spears because they're not the strongest units in these particular battles, and we will push the rest.
Axemen. Axemen. Crush them. Break them. Break them. Crush them. Archers.
Good. Archers, start shooting these other archers.
Fire your missiles. Under enemy fire. Battle orders.
You go there, you go here. General, start charging in. Swordsman, start charging there.
Commanders. Got them. Got them. Break them. Swordsman. We're sending state your orders.
Okay, I think at this point we can break the shield wall.
Archers. Fire on them. Our foes will fall. Brace for enemy charge. Attack.
Go forward. Not the best charge, uphill and will be tired. Like these guys have the mohawk, some medieval mohawk. Yep, that's it. So in the next episode we're gonna continue where we last off. This is not the strongest episode we had in the series, so we have to go through it all. I do thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time, and if you have feedback for me, as always, please leave it in the comments or send it via the email. Thank you for sticking around. Have a wonderful day, everyone.